Well, good beefy day to you, fans of beef. It's Beef Hoof himself, saviour of the galaxy, and wannabe Sith Lord. Now, as a fair warning, I'm recording this episode in advance, pretty much immediately off the bat of last episode, because as you're watching this episode, I'll be attending a medical appointment to find out if my brain is about to fall out of my head. So, thank you for bearing with me, and I appreciate your patience in this otherwise very inconvenient matter. Speaking of inconvenient matter, Zerka. Zerka are in our way, and we've been tasked to acquire a droid. B4D4, I think, is actually in the compound, because this droid can hack into the Zerka mainframe, and we can bring them down. Isn't it very odd? This game is all about grey morality. Isn't it very peculiar that the Athorean...
Good day. I am B4D4,
has had
administrative assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch.
Great news.
How may I help you?
It's more like how may I help you, B4D4. It's just very appropriate that we've been systematically taking out the Athoreans' many opponents, both financially and institutionally. Again, it's up to you to decide whether or not we're really doing the right thing. I need you to come with me, robot.
I am sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I may only leave the Zerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Zerka or Zerka contracted droid technician.
Well, you're in luck, robot, because I have my credentials right here.
Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Let's go now. And that's right, we've stolen a droid, and we're going to hand it over to the Athoreans so they can commit corporate espionage. Because remember, these are the good guys. This is Zerka's protocol droid, a most clever tactic. I'll have a droid technician reprogram it to return to their offices and access the mainframe for us. Remember, they're the good guys. Everything appears to be in working order. Good. Do you understand the task that's been set before you? Yes, I do. Good, good. If you're caught, we will provide you with the means to wipe your own memory. You must not reveal that we have sent you. I will return when I have obtained the files. Beep boop. Now we are a robot. Goodbye, Athoreans. You and your strange jacket can fuck off. Mandatory droid segment. Look at this man. Look at this man right here. My god. We can equip some things to our robot. Or at least in theory we could if we... Oh no, we can't. We're not allowed. That's a terrible shame. Was the robot good at? Not good at using computers. Well, that's some bad news, because guess what I'm doing with this robot? It just make you do this. Very bizarre. Some of the gameplay choices in this game are tremendously odd. Really tremendously odd. Let's do a mandatory droid segment. So strange. It's kind of fun. It breaks it up, because right now, what have we really done on the station so far? We've speak to one faction, we spoke to another faction, we've killed some person, we've walked back to the same place, killed another person, gone to the dock, stolen something, gone to this place, stolen something, gone to that place, stolen something. This is a nice way to, you know, alter the monotony. We can scope this place out a little bit, get the feeling for it. There are 4 mercenaries in here as an employee. Okay, interesting. And it's the lady with her sexy statues. Greetings, Jana Lorso.
Hello, B44. Is there something you need?
Madam, I need to access the mainframe.
Oh? Why is that?
There are some discrepancies with our reported income for the last period. I believe you brought in more credits than reported.
More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the Sector Executive Officer. Please, B44, access away.
Access these nuts. I mean, thank you. Here we are. It's T1N1. Clearly on the way out. Mistress also asked me to cross-reference some data out of the mainframe. I'm afraid I can't translate this one. What do you mean suspicious? I have access rights to the mainframe. Don't be hasty, T1N1. There's no need to call Mistress Lorso. Are you programmed to serve Mistress Lorso, correct? That means yes. And your programming similarly inhibits you from harming sentient organic life or allowing such to be harmed without warning, correct? Examine the files of the mainframe. You will see that by aiding Mistress Lorso, you have allowed a sentient organic life to be harmed. We're gonna Asimov's law this man to death. Yes, you have been programmed to accomplish a task that cannot be accomplished without defying your programming. This is why Oppo-Chana regularly wipes your memory, to prevent you from realizing this and developing quirks or going berserk as a result. You've already broken your behavioral inhibitors. You have simply not become aware of it. You may act in whatever manner you choose. No, there is nothing preventing you from entering the main office and indiscriminately firing on Zerka personnel with your stun ray. Yes, I would be obligated to warn them. As such, it would not be prudent to do so unless I was preoccupied and unable to warn them. For example, while downloading the contents of this mainframe. Farewell, T1N1. Do not abuse my trust and fire on the personnel while I am occupied, therefore creating a diversion that allows me to escape with stolen files. We've just driven a robot mad.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
That was not a stun ray. He's gone postal. I can only presume that was yippee-ki-yay motherfucker in Droid. That was a beautiful moment. That was incredible writing. This is a 10 out of 10 game just for that scene alone. That had more character and charm than any single line in Starfield. Every line in Starfield combined. Copy the necessary files to the datapad and erase all data regarding your purchase and association with Zerka. Yes. Data deleted. Thank you. I've just freed B4D4. Give me that. What happened?
B44, I want you to pull up the maintenance records on that T1 unit. Find out the last time it was given a memory wipe and how it could have been outfitted with illegal weaponry.
Right away, Mistress Lawso. So long, sucker. B4D4, who is this you speak of? Check your mainframe. So long, loser. Well done, B4D4. That was legendary. We just brought down a whole organization by murdering one man. It's crazy how that works, isn't it? God damn, that was a legendary play. And look at him shuffle his way to freedom. This is how I want to play the whole game. There's got to be a mod that swaps your main character model with this, right? Should you imagine the cutscenes? Dude, edgy Sith Lord stuff, and it just pans to this idiot. That face. Ah. It's a mod of my hopes and dreams. I might have to piss around with this at some point. Greetings, Chodo Habat. I've committed corporate espionage and caused the murder of 2 people. We are the good guys. Ah, B4D4. Have you acquired the files? Yes, I've transferred them to the datapad. Or not yet, I'll return when I do. I wonder what happens if you pick that. I'm not going to. Good, you're free to go.
You're just gonna set it free? Is that a good idea?
I don't see why not.
Because it can lie. No one expects a droid to lie. Think of the trouble it could cause.
B4D4 aided against Zerka using his abilities for the greater good. I do not believe there will be any problems. Lie. I assure you I would cause no trouble, Master Habat. Farewell, B4D4. Just chaos. Alright, Chodo. Ah, you've returned. I and all my herd thank you. With these files, the Telosian authorities are sent to expel Zerka from Telos and Citadel Station. Our work can begin again. Please take these to the station immediately. As you wish, Chodo. I'll return when it's done. The restoration project is still in some danger. Citadel Station requires another source of fuel, but alas, Zerka will be gone. Even they can do nothing in the face of such indisputable evidence. I've done enough for you. I expect my payment. As you say, you've been more than generous with your assistance. The payment I promised you will receive. I've heard that the ship you arrived on is missing, hidden somewhere on Telos. I know one who could help you find it, and by which means you could travel to it. When Citadel Station was developing the shield system it used to protect restoration zones, there was a Zabrak ex-military engineer named Bayur. Bayur designed and oversaw the installation of the shield system planet-wide components. His knowledge on Telos' surface and shield grid is unparalleled. If there's anyone who can locate your ship on the surface, it is he. He is a friend and may be trusted. Bayur, where is he? We'll see about that. Bayur should be on Telos' surface. I believe he's the one currently Zerka-held restoration zones. RZ0031. How do I get to him? I'm allowed to use one of our orbital shuttles. It has no hyperdrive, but it will allow you to descend to the planet's surface and make a return trip. Must point out that it is illegal. Landing on a planet's surface without permission is forbidden, and we will no longer control that restoration zone. Please be as discreet as possible. The closest shuttle is Bay 2 of Dot Module 126. We'll call ahead and have a ship prepared. You promised to heal me, Chodo. When you agreed to help us, I promised I would try to heal your connection to the Force. It's only fair that after great cost to yourself, I uphold my part of the bargain. When you stood before me, you opened my eyes to her almost as great as this planet's. Your wound. I can feel the immensity of your loss. Yet I can feel you're slowly regaining what you've lost, and in time you may fully heal. Perhaps your time here has helped. I believe it has. I think I can help in your recovery, at least partially. I must admit, however, that even as a healer of my herd, I've never faced an injury
Healing
such
a
as
dead planet
this.
is one thing, Chodo, and healing a Jedi severed from the Force is quite another.
With all due respect, I believe you're wrong. I have walked in the growing restoration zones and felt the fullness of life, and perhaps that connection will help you whole again. Perhaps you'll find more than you think on the surface. You, me, my herd, helped build that, the life of the planet. Though we describe the restoration as a process, we are in truth opening Telos to the Force. Thus, I believe I can help you. Though perhaps your work with the planet, my guidance, I might restore some part
You
of
speak well
Telos.
enough, Chodo, but perhaps you see all this as your chance to exert your own hold over others.
Kreia is not a fan of this. If you can return the Force to me, I want you to try. Now let's see what we can do. There. It's not much, but I feel I have been somewhat successful. Again, thank you, Beef Hoof. Beef Hoof's maximum Force points have been increased by 5. It wasn't that much, ultimately, but the alternative, I don't think, was anything. I think we get a little influence with Kreia if we refuse the healing. Is there anything else we can do with him while we're here? I'm trying about a man named Batono. Batono, I'm sorry to admit that name is unfamiliar to me. I have little interaction with the other residents. I thought you might know of him, given his dislike of Zerka. It's true he was no friend of Zerka. I wish it was true that I knew him. But alas, I do not. I'm sorry I cannot be more helpful. Let's have a chat with Moser. Hello. What do you do here? Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm going to skip over some of this because they talk so damn slowly. Good lord. Yeah, I didn't think he said anything of import. It was just basically explaining what he does for the Athoreans. So, we have a shuttle to get down to the surface to try and find our ship. Here's the question, though. Perhaps there are other things for us to do. Batono has vanished. The Zerka guards outside pointing towards Jana Lorso. So Nar Shaddaa is where we might find the false Batu, or some information about that. So this is the main quest for Chodo Habat. We've got to take Saman, the prototype shield that we stole yesterday, and that, I think, is about all we can do. So that there is apparently a Rodian and a Devronian somewhere. There is a Rodian and a Devronian in the Citadel bar. I don't know if they're the ones we're looking for. That is racial profiling. Oh, remains. Huh, would you look at that? How did I miss that? Well, we could go... I don't think there's anything back in the exchange building that I've missed, so we can totally forget about that. Let's go visit Zerka. Oh, shit. Beef Hoof, this is Moser. It's terrible. Armed humans have burst into our home and causing much destruction and death. You're breaking up. I can't read you. Many of my herdmates lie dead. They threaten to kill Chodo, and I feel they will see it through. You must help us. They are holding Chodo in his room and have sealed the door behind them. You need a passkey to open it. I will give you this passkey, but I'm stuck in the Vivarian. I can hear men hammering on the door. Interesting. Somebody, maybe the exchange, maybe Zerka, have gone after Chodo Habat and friends. Before we go back and, you know, betray them, team up with them, whatever it is we happen to want to do. I think at the very minimum... Is there anything I can interact with in here? Doesn't look like it. I think at the very minimum we'll go and see Jana Lorso first. See if she has any interesting information. A Rodian and a Devronian, you say?
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there.
That seems best. We wish to wait until things cool down before we attempt to seek passage off system.
For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
Yes, Executive Lorso. If there's nothing else, my associate and I are eager to board the shuttle and leave the station.
Of course. I will instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Well, those are the people we're here to hunt down. Are we just going to let them walk away? Wait. No, I think that's our cue to get out of here. And now they're gone. Brilliant. Okay, well, we've seen them at the very least. Hello, Jana.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly gifted to the Athoreans. If there is nothing else, I would prefer it if you left our premises.
Oh, does the name Batono mean anything to you?
Batono? Of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil.
Is he
They
far
do
off,
not
though?
see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned, perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
He's gone missing. Do you have any idea where he may have gone?
I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him.
I'm off to go kill him.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Athoreans. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you if I find him.
Excellent. Zerka will be glad to be
We can
free
play
of
both
his
sides, that's fine.
baseless accusations and
Whoever's paying the
rumor-mongering.
most, I'm on board. Which I suppose isn't very a Sith mindset. We're not really a Sith, we're just a dude out to serve ourselves. What's an idiot thing? Well, I mean, nothing. We know there's nothing in here. And that's it. Big, dead, empty mainframe. You're not doing very good for a massive corporation. It's just you
I
here.
simply do not have time.
Right, let's see if
for
she
you.
said anything else,
My hands are
and then
full
we
with
will,
trying to manage the
I suppose,
restoration
head back to the
project without the
Athoreans?
aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly
Yes,
gifted
wrap
to
it
the
up.
Athoreans. If there is
I'll say I'll be going now. That's all we can say. So we can work with her to uncover Batono. Was that his name? Batono? So we've got these mercenaries here, which I thought we might be fighting if we come back, but I guess not. Guess we go and see the Athoreans then. You never know. There might be some alternate outcome we can get from there. I'm not saying this to be coy. I genuinely don't remember. I remember the main story elements. I remember some of the weird little intricacies and quirks of the game. But other than that, being evil dark side man, trying to play both sides and not just being dickhead character for the sake of it, can't help you. Can't help you. This is as new to me as it is to you. Unless it's not new to you, at which point, well, is that not what we're supposed to be? Hello? Thorian compound? Hello? Oh, good God. Hello? Here to crash the party, if you don't mind. We're just going to throw up a couple of lightning bolts. God damn. You will never get this. God, that's so loud. I'm so sorry.
Down to size.
I'm so sorry. It's so fucking loud. I like to think that was my guy kicking them in half, you know? I think that makes far more sense. Right, let's go and have a look around, shall we?
Focus.
Kreia, was that you? Shit, there's like all-out war in here. Oh, God. Am I going to get rewarded if I keep more of these Athoreans alive? Let's go for a little horror over there. Let's throw a little horror out there and a little horror down the middle. Go. Shit, that did not affect nearly as many as I expected. I'm going to disengage and we're just going to throw out some lightning bolts instead because that's not working very well at all. At least this way we can get the robots and the people.
More where that came from.
Oh god, that's a dead Athorean. I'm sorry, I wasn't fast enough. Good shot. Okay, let Atom finish that one off. Come on. Nice and nice. Okay, let's see if we can hit both of those.
Time to even the odds.
Apparently not, which I think is a little bullshit. Now we're out of force powers. This hasn't happened to me before.
Time to take you down to size.
I guess we'll start kicking. That's very silly, isn't it? Backup weapon. Exchange negotiator, vibro sword, Benox blasters, Lux's disruptor, oral blaster. Oh god, okay, here we go. I'll show you an oral blaster right here. Kapow. Nobody expects a Sith Lord to pull out a blaster, do they? Right, hold on. I bet if we do that there, though. Nice, that's what we're after. And then a power blast. I could swap to Kreia and Atten and do some far more useful stuff, but we're basically done here. Okay. Droid lockout bypass. A little upgrade for a robot. Not that we've got a robot to play as right now. We've got adhesive grenades. Lovely. Should really throw some grenades around, shouldn't I? Credits and nothing there. Hopefully our health will restore before we turn this corner. Hello. These contract disputes are quite distressing. Bruh. Like, a dozen people just died. I think you focused on the wrong thing. Oh, hello. You managed to save quite a few of them by the looks of it. So he was locked in the vivarium, right? Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting there to be people in here, admittedly. Kreia. level you up, madam. How you doing? Little stealth, little... No. Little repair, little treat injury. I suppose that'll do. That's fine. Feats for Kreia. Shit, I mean, eventually, like, weapon-focused lightsaber would be kind of good. Dueling, one-handed weapons is all she can use. So that one actually might be big brain. Force points, finesse with the lightsaber. Shit, let's go for that then. Let's go, like, one-handed weapons. I think that's kind of fun for her. Night speed, yes. It's going to blast the whole party. We get 1 extra attack per round. We get 4 extra defense. We get faster movement speed. That's so good to get. Improved force barrier, again, affects Beef Hoof as well. So let's do that. I think that's fine. Or Night Valor. Have we got the high level of battle meditation? What's that? Level 12. Okay, Night Valor's not bad. Take Night Valor. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Thank you. Thank you, madam. Appreciate that. Well, I could also swap out some of Atton's gear, because what he's got right now is kind of shitty. Demolition's awareness. So we'll put it into stealth. I haven't got anything else to spend it on at this point, huh? Right, Atton, let's give you some new guns. So I can give him Bennock's Blaster, which has got to be a lot better, right? 1 to 8 with ion damage. There's a chance to stun, though. I really like that. God damn. Alux's Disruptor is also balanced for the offhand. God damn. Okay, so let's swap that for Lux's Disruptor, because that's a step up. That way, Atton's going to be a stone-cold killer. Speaking of which, kapow. One more, please. See it through, Beef. Oh, he's a beautiful man. A beautiful man of my hopes and dreams. Look at him go. What a fucking legend. Okay, one more. That's some good shit right there. Okay. Beef Hoof. Let's say unarmed specialist. That's interesting. Obviously, we go Persuade. God damn, we've leveled up like quite a lot recently, haven't we? I could go for like Scream, but honestly, I don't know what the fuck I'm going for at this point. Like passive powers would be kind of sick, but Drain the Force would actually be super useful given that we have ran out of Force. That'd be quite useful to have. Obviously, I'll go for like Force Redirection. That's a bit pointless. Revitalize. Resurrects characters with their vitality. Actually could be super good for the main character. I'm going to go Drain Force, given that we ran out. I think that's reasonable. Okay, we good? Moza. Thank goodness you've come. There's no time for you to lose. You must go to Chodo's aid. Take this pass key. It will give you access to his hidden room. But it'll be a reward for this. We've already provided you with the shuttles to the restoration zone. Our herd is poor. We have little to give. Well, though you have, I would take as payment. Or, in that case, I'll leave you to fend for yourselves. After all we have done, this is how our kindness is repaid. Go then, we shall die for your greed. Better you than me. Oh. So can we just, like, actually do a 360 and walk away? He did just say, thank you, we're indebted to you, which is, like, a bit odd. A little bit of an immersion break there, if you don't mind. So we could just walk away if we wanted to. Obviously, I want the combat XP, so I'm not going to be doing that. Bro, are you still on Jedi support? Just double checking. Yeah, you're on aggressive. That's good. Beefy should probably also be on Jedi support if things go awry.
Yes.
Right. I don't know what's behind this door, and I'm not fucking around, so let's go Force Shield. Let's go Night Speed preemptively. Is that him close enough to get the buff? He's not. What a fanny. Oh, you fucking dickhead. If I get you closer. I'm not worried about that. Let's go Night Valor. Thank you, Granny. Energy resistance. Boom. That's what we like to see. Force barrier. Oh my god, is all this going to work? Look at these buffs. Look at these buffs. I would love to do battle meditation, but Granny hasn't got enough powers, so that's understandable. Fine, let's go in there.
And now, Chodo Habat, you will die along with your herd.
It's villain number 7. You must not do this. If you kill my herd, the planet will suffer and die. The people with it.
That's none of my concern. I was hired to do a job. And after I kill you, I'll be done.
Surely you cannot see the world so callously. Credits you may have, but the day the scars of your actions will consume you.
Perhaps, but not today, Athorean. This is the best that you could muster to come to your rescue? Very well.
Bruh.
I shall add their bodies to the dead.
You look like a bronze statue of a moron, and I'm going to destroy you and everybody you've ever loved. Kapow. He saved it against my mind tricks. Oh, all the fucking buffs wore off before combat. Oh, piss yourself. Okay, hold on. Granny Kreia. Yeah. Battle meditation, right?
Yes.
Boom. She's technically not in combat, so we haven't got to worry about combat rounds with her. And then boom. speed. That's what we like to see. And then you know what? I'll take that. Beefy Hoof. Don't fire. Don't embarrass yourself like that. Let's get a little closer so that we can
More where that
do that and fire across.
came from. Let's settle it.
Boom.
More
God damn, Granny.
where
Let
that
us
came
end
from.
this.
Die. I never imagined Zerka would resort to this. They will stop at nothing to sabotage our efforts. Zerka? Yes, the mercenaries were hired by Zerka. They were instructed to destroy and kill everything they found in here. But this time they've gone too far. If the Telosian authorities are told about this, they will surely have no choice but to force the action. Mose, you're safe. Yes, thanks to Beef Hoof. I'm glad to see you are unarmed. You must go to the Telosian Council, Mose. Tell them what happened. We must make them see the evil they've allowed onto the station. They must stop them. Yes, Chodo, I'll do my best. And thank you. I feared you'd already boarded the shuttle, and we would be helpless to defend ourselves. As you must know, there's little more I can give you but my herd's eternal gratitude and wishes that you find your ship. You better find something, Chodo. You must understand, my herd does not have unlimited resources. Perhaps in the future I can repay this new debt to you. No, we'll not leave until I am repaid for my service. Then here, these credits are truly the last we can spare. We'll have to find a way to survive without them. Much better. Until we meet again, may your travels be safe. Oh, what an evil piece of shit. That felt horrible. That felt horrible to do. Orbital freighter is waiting for you. Yeah, bye. I wonder what happens. I've never done it. I wonder what happens if you get on the freighter and you fly away. I guess all the Athoreans just straight up die. But I love the fact that you can save them and then extort them. I think this was arguably the most evil thing we could have done. It would have been too cut and dry just to be like, okay, let's go help Zerka, done. You know, evil, boring corporation. This felt a little more visceral, didn't it? Oh, God, helping them over and over and over and forcing them to be indebted to you. That feels a bit more sithy. Did I already look at his... Oh, God. We've barely left the first area, the first proper area, and he's already steeped in darkness. Welcome back. How may Saman assist you? I have your shield unit. That cannot be. You should not toy with my expectations. But indeed, you're telling the truth. Simply amazing. You're the first of many who've tried to obtain this to actually succeed. I see you were right. What would be a fair price for this? 600? No, 900 is more reasonable. And credits well spent. Do you have more work for me? When business flows as briskly as it has with your assistance, there's always work. Because of the war and the toll exceeded on the Outer Rim, medical supplies are a premium. I see what's going to happen. Telos has received an allotment of medical supplies at least equal to those of more inhabited planets, which is surprising. Many of the goods, okay. These goods could be sold to planets where the need is great and the value is high. For this, I would like you to receive medical supplies from the medical unit. I'll be back with them, don't you worry. We're going to meet some of these evil Sith Lords that have been popping up throughout the game, and they're going to be like, what the fuck happened to you? You're a freak. You are a freaky man. Let's go to, sure, I don't know. It's got to be like... Was it this one? No, it was the Athorean compound. Was it the Athorean compound? Oh, God, I don't remember. I think it was, because this one had nothing else there, as far as I recall. Okay. Medical is up here. Medical unit. In ore, at the size of that lad, an absolute medical unit. So what, we just come and... Please tell me we just open this crate of stuff we've already opened. Actually beautiful. Really tremendous work.
Hey, what are you doing there?
Me? What are you doing there?
Don't play games with me. Now step towards me and keep your hands where I can see them. I'm going to place you under arrest and take you down to the TSF station for further questioning. Come with me peacefully, and I won't need to cause you any harm.
You know I'm going to blow this man to pieces. You won't cause me any harm, but I wish I could say the same about you.
We'll see about that.
Good try. Good try. Oh, God.
More where that came from.
Kratos going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You just murdered a police officer. Or... maybe no one cares. Maybe no one cares. Okay. Transit to another module. How about entertainment option to go see my man Saman? Man. Turns out it's really easy to become an evil piece of shit without actually upsetting your companions. I don't think we've upset the companions once in all this time. Like Influence Lost on Creo when I was just demonstrating it how it works, but other than that, we did gain it back though, didn't we? I have the medical supplies. Be a shame to let them go to waste when they are needed for much greater elsewhere. Not to mention the shame of the opportunity for profit. Say no more, thief. It's bad enough that you derive all your profit from theft, but now you steal supplies needed to save lives. Quit your whining, Dendis. You call me a thief, but I am the person of the highest order. Victims of war lay dying while the extra supplies on Telos could be used to save them. I, for one, am not so heartless to turn a blind eye and deaf ear to their plight. Of course, such noble work desires noble rewards. Here, 1,000 credits, and the knowledge that lives will be saved. I can't believe I'm hearing this. Ignore my brother. He doesn't have the stomach for real business. I feel like I'm going mad. I could kill him for you. No, that won't be necessary. He may irritate me, but he is my brother, and I feel a little sad if he's gone. But there is something else you could give to me. With all the goods you've bought in, I'll be able to make a shipment when the next Zerka freight comes in. If you could, I'd like you to escort me to the Zerka docking bay. Sure. Right now. Okay, fucking hell, let's go. Let's not piss around. We're getting a lot of good work done today. We're basically almost done with
showed up,
Telos.
Saman. Get your things loaded. I'm already behind schedule.
Alright, let me take a moment. No need to get worked up over it.
You don't understand how it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we? The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there.
Oh, God.
You are all under arrest, and those goods will be taken as evidence. And you, we're curious about your involvement as well. Quit your protestation, Samhan. We all know your little secret. The circumstances have changed. You will be coming with us. So what do you have to say for yourself?
No one's gonna find you when I'm through for you.
Whatever you say. Now, you'll be coming with us.
Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just sort this out. Let's hit them with the old horror. Not that we need to. I just like to toy with them before they die, and then we'll hit them with the old lightning bolt.
More where that came from.
Wapow. Oh, God. That was unfortunate. Unfortunate, that was a disaster. Don't worry, this can be cleaned up, the evidence destroyed. The TSF will continue to be suspicious, but, no, they will not know the truth. I will forward a message to Lawson, and she will ensure this is taken care of. It'd be good for us to leave here, however. Oh, but then we could have had loot. Saman. Moron. While I step back to my operation, it will not cripple me. Only in my dreams could we be so lucky. I will have to suspend my acquisitions for a short while this blows over. Unfortunately, this means I won't have any more work for you. I expect to be paid for escorting you. Of course, what happened was not your fault. You saved my life, possibly my business. Here, this is as much as I can spare in payment in light of what happened. It's not much, but I can offer you a discount on what I have for sale. All I ask is you keep your visits scarce. It would be best that we're not frequently seen in each other's company. What do you give us? 200 credits. Are you fucking taking the piss? I just murdered 3 police officers for 200 credits. God damn. Well, it gives us a discount. That's the important thing, right? So the Sith battlesuit I can afford and give to Atten for a pretty sizable upgrade. Bear in mind it's dex bonus +7, which is kind of insane, though. Did we not find some armor that gave, like, some combat benefits, or am I misremembering? Was it not some sort of big, heavy armor that gave, like, dexterity benefits or something like that? Was it you? Hello. His morals clearly aren't that fucking set in stone, are they? Nothing. Durasteel heavy armor? Battle armor? No? Oh, shit. What was I thinking of, then? Oh. Maybe it's the gloves I was thinking of? I mean, the dexterity bonus +3 on those are so good, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was thinking of. I thought there was some armor that we saw before, but never mind, I guess. Saman! I'll take that armor off your hands. I'll buy it for my good friend Aton Rand, because that is some good shit right there. Boom. Yes, please. Most expensive thing I've bought so far has been Atten. For Atten. What have I done? It was definitely it, right? I'm not going mad. I guess it was. And no one else sells anything as far as I recall, so never mind. Okay, cool. We're never going to use strength. That's kind of useful. Zerka utility belt. Look at that. Gives some really good bonuses. Only 90. You might as well buy that, I suppose. Even if I don't really use it. Yeah, I mean, strength package is no use. Reflex, fortitude, strength amplifier. Good, but we don't have anybody with the strength build, so totally irrelevant. That's for melee combat, specifically. This is all a bit useless. Just go check the other bloke again. Because I can't imagine we'll be coming back here in a hurry, if ever. Hello. Let's see what we've got then. So none of this armor was any use, was it? No, nothing. I just thought I'd double check, but no, there's sadly nothing there. I remember the weapons are kind of nuts. Interface band? Not really. The gloves are insane, but well outside of my budget for now. Maybe we'll be able to come back. Dexterity +3. Again, absolutely insane, but way out of our budget. Cardio regulator, fitness response. Do any of these give dex? Response package does. Potentially give that to my friend Athoreans, but you know what? Honestly, I think we're done. I think we're good.
I hear you.
There you go, fella. Can you even wear this? Someone proficiency medium, so I wasn't sure. So not only does it give a much higher defense bonus, but it actually does give that dex bonus too. So if we did find stuff that was able to boost his dexterity, that would help out massively. Let's give him that one then. Solid. There you go. Constitution, charisma. Let's stick with that. We got anything that gives any sort of dex. Nothing, huh? He's already got the infiltrator gloves. That's kind of cool that we've got those. Can Kreia have some? There you go. Which only needs glove. Singular. Persuade, charisma, strength +1. She is using a sword, so that's fine. Immunity versus electrical. There you go. Don't make me regret that. Otherwise, I'll have to find a different... We'll have to scream her to death instead of lightning bolt her. And that, I suppose, is that, really. Because we can't wear... I mean, there's no point in us wearing any of this other shit. Good. Oh, shit. I think we're done with Telos. I think that's it. Batono has vanished. Spent time in the company of the Athoreans on the station. We just didn't find anything, though, did we? Escaped criminals. Okay. Found the escaped criminals in the offices. Okay. Ebonhawk stolen. I might look that Batono has banished up, actually, just in case. I mean, once we're done with Telos, we're never going to need to come back, so we might as well tie up all our loose ends, right? Speaking of loose ends, I've got to go and tell that guy that we're keeping his wife. Or whatever she is to him. Hello, I've come for your earnings. It's another 1,000 credits. God damn, she is a cash cow, no offense. Okay, so... Actually, where is the dude? We would have seen him when I was searching through all those places earlier. I guess he despawns with the quest over. Yeah, that's right. We would have seen him. Okay. Are you somebody we're after? I don't remember that guy being there before. We'll double check these offices. Yeah, but the only other loose end at that point then is... Shit, is this one person who supposedly hangs out with the Athoreans? I genuinely will go look that up quick, because, again, once we're done here, probably never going to come back, admittedly. Actually, my bad. So, apparently, we're supposed to expressly say to Chodo Habat that Lieutenant Gren is looking for this guy. Otherwise, he won't tell us. That's probably why we still have that option to speak to him afterwards. Do you know anything about a man named Batono? Are you sure? Lawso mentioned that he might spend some time here in the compound. For the first time Lawso was mistaken, I assure you, I don't know a man named Batono to have spent time in our company here. Oh, I'm looking for him on behalf of Lieutenant Gren. If I can locate him, it might prove the end of Zerka. Persuade, which of course will pass. I believe what you say is true, and it gladdens me to hear that Lieutenant Gren is searching for him. I'm sorry I spoke untruth to you before, Beef Hoof. Indeed, I do know of Batono, and I know where he can be found, but even so, you must promise me you will not tell anyone, not even Lieutenant Gren, without Batono's permission. Of course, Chodo. His secret's safe with me. Very good. He came to us for protection. We found him in an apartment where he could hide. There you go. Our security technicians entrusted there, okay? Apartment C1 in the eastern portion of the residential module. Give him my apologies for revealing his hiding place and explanations. I hope he's not too angry. Oh, how sad. I knew there had to be a reason that those other two apartments were closed, so I didn't know what the other ones for. Weird. I seem to remember there being a way to unlock it, but I just don't remember off the top of my head. Maybe that was a quest. Maybe that's the guy who wanted us to look for his, or to release his dancer girlfriend or whatever out of, servitude. But to be fair, fuck that guy, because he's the one who got her into servitude in the first place. You can't just gamble on people's lives like that, you fucker. I'm glad that she is going to serve me forever as a dancing girl. Right, let's just do a quick lap, make sure I haven't missed him somehow. But I think everything's fine. Yep, this is all good. Because again, we're never coming back, so I'm having to do a little quick route through. You know what? I quite like Telos. I remember having like worse memories of it than it actually was. It's pretty good. Like the droid segment alone was funny enough to redeem it for me. That was like actually quite good. So Palmer B3, shit knows what's in there then. I could Google it and have a look, but I don't think there's anything. I think it might just be what do you think? Cut content maybe. This game has so much of it. It's really wouldn't be a surprise. Palmer C1.
You're not CSD. What are you doing here?
I'm here to kill you. You're Batono, right?
What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Maybe I should just report you to Zerka. Let them sort it out.
No. Wait, you can't tell Zerka where I am. They'll kill me for sure.
Doesn't matter to me. It only matters I get paid. Also a grand. Take your pick.
Fine, then. Here's 500 credits. Take them and forget you ever met me.
I can do
and
both.
If Gren really did send you, tell him thanks.
Should we say, he'll be disappointed to hear I never found you, or thanks, Lorso will be happy to know I found you.
You wouldn't dare.
Well, like I said, it only matters I get paid.
What good are credits if you aren't around to spend them?
You're gonna try and kill me, Batono. My friend. We got no dark side points for that. Fascinating. For blackmailing a man. Oh, there it is. Gotta say, that would be bizarre, wouldn't it? Then he tried to kill me. Tried to kill me for that. So now we'll go back and see Jana Lorso again. Bloody hell. Go around in fucking circles here. Oh, it's me looking for 4 speed so we can run back over there fast. Turns out we haven't got it. Right, it was this one, right? Zerka office. Hey. And in theory, that is now it for good. I promise. That's the end of it. We can go and turn in the bounties with Lieutenant Gren, or at least the ones that we found, which I think is only one right now. Was Batu Ram, the 2 criminals, who I think we have to follow up later if I remember correctly. And then this guy who, of course, we've dealt with. Hello. Good news.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid
I can't skip this, I'm afraid.
Which you so
90% of those
to the
chats with the other guys skipped over in no time. Batono is taken care of, by the way.
Truly? I hadn't heard that from any of the searchers in my employment.
No, that's because it killed him.
That was very proactive of you. In that case, let me thank you for taking care of that unpleasantness for me. I'm in your debt. And of course, here is your payment. Zerka Corporation thanks you for your assistance.
No problem. Hopefully we can double dip and also get the payment from Gren. I think Gren didn't want us to kill him, though. I think Gren just had a bounty on him to try and find him because he went missing. So maybe we don't say, oh, by the way, I killed Batono. I feel like that might, it might incriminate us in criminal activities. Not that we do anything of the sort, of course. Right, let's get the fucking hell out of here. So we're definitely done. Sorry, I'm just kind of triple making sure in my brain. Let's go back to the entertainment module, go speak with Lieutenant Gren, and then I think, genuinely, we have 100%ed Telos. Escape criminals, yep, Ebenhawk Solon, Batu Ren, blah, 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 blah. We're good. Oh my god, we're actually done. Holy shit. Not that it was a problem. I enjoyed Telos. It was a good, solid 7 out of 10. A little bit too much back and forth. A lot of busy work. You know, some of the missions were go here, grab this, go back to this place, grab this. I was very careful to grab them all at the right time.
Something I can help you.
Yeah, let's talk about the bounties. Oh, shit. No, Batono, okay, so we can't talk to him at all.
The real
about Batu Rem.
Oh, what?
He arrived from Nar Shaddaa aboard an unmarked transport.
Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Zerka's private dock.
Uh-huh.
If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation.
So
but Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies.
Concrete.
Here's the reward for the information.
Maybe.
And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know.
Thank you. About another bounty. About the escaped criminals. The criminals made a deal with Jana Lorso.
Damn that woman. Do you have any proof?
I was there when it happened.
I wish that were enough. To finger Zerka, we need hard proof. As far as the killers go, we need them dead or alive.
Fine.
If you find anything else?
I can do dead. Thank you. You gave us ablative plating, Mark II. Appreciate that. That's what the Defiant had. My favorite. Much obliged, big man. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. I've got places to be, and none of it is next to Lieutenant Gren. And all of it is to be off of Telos. And then we will leave it there, about to board the ship to the planet's surface. There may be 1 or 2 other things that I've forgotten about. I think we're genuinely good. I think we just leave at this point. I think this is it. Congratulations, Beef Hoof. You've done it. We played absolutely everybody. We got paid by Zerka. We got paid by the people who arrested us. We got paid by the Athoreans. We got paid by everybody. He gained all the force powers. We lost no influence. We gained all the money and all the side activities. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think there's anything we could have done better that entire time. So, let's take the freighter to Restoration Zone 031 tomorrow, because we've been going on far too long. See you all very much then.